try. Hello, a Rosie math teacher coming at you from my 6th period accelerated grade 7 math class. We're working on a begin day, lesson 5-3, understand proportional relationships. All right, I'm here for you to help you get this set up with item number 1. You are to determine if your situation represents a proportional relationship or not. Let's begin with item number 1. Class, I would like you, please, you can use other methods later, but at least for number 1, humor me. Use Miss Rosie's special ratio setup. You know, the one with the song. All right, a salad dressing calls for 3 parts of what ingredient, class? Oil, and 1 part of what ingredient? Vinegar. So for the what I know, what do you think I'm going to put in the numerator section of this ratio? Please say it.
Oil.
What kind? How much oil? 3 oil. Great job. What do you think I am putting in the lower section of this ratio? 1 vinegar. Guys, I don't even care if you just write O for oil, V for vinegar, as long as you have something to remind you of the label. Now, remember the song, I'm unstoppable with ratios and proportions. I write down what I know and what I want to find. I write my labels down, oil and vinegar. I keep same across from same, oil across from oil, vinegar across from vinegar. Then cross multiply. Wait, we can't cross multiply until we put the rest of it here. And actually, we don't have to find something here. We just need to cross multiply both ways to see if they are equivalent. Since today is finding out if they are equivalent, so you're actually not even finding a missing number. My bad. 2 tablespoons of vinegar. So this time, Manuela will use 2 tablespoons of what? Vinegar. Think carefully. Where will I place the 2? Will I place it in front of oil or will I place it in front of vinegar?
Vinegar.
Vinegar. Do you see how they were kind of tricky there because they swapped the order? Don't let them fool you. So place your 2 in front of vinegar. Then what is my number of tablespoons of oil? 6. Where do I place 6? In front of? Oil. Now, we were talking a little bit earlier before I started the video. And I'll be honest, there are multiple ways you guys can find out whether or not these are equivalent. One of the ways is to ask yourself, if I went from the vinegar relationship to the oil, class, what could I multiply 1 by to get 3? 3. So let's try 2 times 3. Does it give us 6?
Yes.
Yes. So what could I know immediately? These ratios are what? Equivalent. And what would they be in simplified form? They would both come out to 3 to 1. Why? Because 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. Do you see how they both would simplify to a ratio of 3 to 1? Okay? Another way. We could cross multiply. What would I get if I cross multiply 1 times 6? 6. And what if I cross multiply 3 times 2? Also 6. Do you see how those products will be exactly the same whenever the ratios are equivalent? One more way. What if I asked myself, to get from 3 to 6, I could multiply by what? 2. To get from 1 to 2, could I also multiply by 2? Yes. So if you can find a multiply-or-divide relationship going in any direction with any of the numbers, and it works with both sets, then thumbs up. You know it is what? Equivalent and proportional. Before I set you guys free, I want you to know that on item number 7, first of all, some of the items in the answer boxes on number 7 do not match what's in your book. So when you solve number 7 online, make sure you're reading only what's online. Okay? I believe the first couple, though, are just like this. And I want to remind you of a way that you can set yourself up for success with item 7. Since today is a begin day and there are approximately 13 items, I want you to for sure finish through item number 7. All right, listen to this one. 1 blend of garden soil is 1 part minerals. My students have counters today. Guys, I want you to take a counter on your spiral paper, write an M for minerals, and put 1 red counter to indicate 1 part minerals. Then please write PM for peat moss. It also states 1 part peat moss. Then there is a third ingredient, and that's why I want to really talk about how to set you up for success. That third ingredient is compost, and it has 2 parts. So how many red counters would I like you to place there? 2. So 1 part minerals, 1 part peat moss, 2 parts compost. They want to know how that ratio would relate to each of the examples given. Now, if I were to write a number for the original numbers, I would simply write 1 for the mineral, 1 for the peat moss, and 1 plus 1 equals what total for the compost? 2. However, when we're checking the first example, they say try it out with 5 being the number for minerals. So as soon as they say 5 is the number for the minerals, I want to go ahead and make every single counter labeled as what? 5. Because each counter represents a same amount, yes? So go ahead and by each of your counters, just above or below, write a 5. I'll write it in it. So then, what amounts am I hoping to see on that first row? Let me write these numbers big and bold so you can see them in that first row. I'm hoping that they say minerals 5, peat moss 5, and compost what? 10. Let's check. 5 for minerals, 5 for peat moss, 10 for compost. Hey, does it match? Yes or no? Yes. So you will put a check mark by the first one. When we start the second one, they've got 10, 15, 15. Now don't fill in your counters just yet. First ask yourself, if minerals is worth 10, then what number must I put inside every counter?
10.
And if I put 10 inside every counter, will it give me 10 minerals, 15 peat moss, 15 compost? No, it will give me 10, 10, and 20. So will I check mark that second box? No. I feel like you guys understand everything you need to. Please get busy now. I hope that helps.